would you feel comfortable riding in the car without the driver?
I think it's something you get used to. There's a Docklands Light Railway subway in London, right? Which is all automated. There's no so you can pretty much sit where the driver would sit and drive this train. The whole thing is done remotely, automatically. And it's a bit freaky sitting in this train and it starts hurtling towards a station and there's another train there in your side of the track and you're like and the train just stops, so you get used to it. It just becomes it just drives itself.
So do you think the same is going to happen with us? You get into the taxi and there's just no driver, it's just the taxi just takes you?
Yes, I think we'll get used to it. I think the newer generations, the younger generations, when they come up, we're so used to driving that we will naturally, if we're in a car, we will start pushing fake pedals, right? When we think we need to start braking and slowing and accelerating. But if the kids coming in now, they'll be like, oh, that's just how it works. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll just accept it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And do you think the same
story? Did I tell you the story about kids? If you ask your kids now to go and push the doorbell, which finger do they use versus which finger do you use?
That's an interesting point.
I don't know. They use their thumb.
I would use an index finger.
Yeah, we tend to use our index finger. They use their thumb. When did that happen? It's because of mobile phones, game consoles, etc.
Yeah.
Now their dexterity has changed overnight without us even having an influence over it. So it'll happen without us even realizing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what amazes me is how quickly a 18-month or 2-year-old adapts to using a touchscreen device.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It's like, like they can pick up the flipping iPhone or Samsung or whatever, and they can navigate around and find games and all that kind of stuff. It just blows my mind that they have the ability to just...
But did we not do that in our generation with computers compared to our parents?
Yeah, with the VCR. Yeah, absolutely.
The VCR.
Setting come on, son, set it up so we can record the A-Team. Sure, Dad.
Sure.
Yeah. No, but that's the point. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I just think that, I think kids adapt to the new technologies a lot quicker than we do, because they just accept that, okay, this is the way it is. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
There's other habits. I was listening to another podcast yesterday, and they were talking about the study that was done in Pisa, and it was around, I forget what they call it, but basically there's now a reaction. So if somebody picks up their mobile phone and they start actively doing stuff on it, right? Not just checking any messages and putting it down, but actually going and engaging with the phone. 50% of people around them will subconsciously just pick up their phone
the same
and stop.
thing. Yeah.
That's really interesting. What is it?
Effect.
When
did
called?
that start happening? I think it's caterpillar and the caterpillar effect, something like that.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. Yeah. But
you're worried about your data. I'm just saying your habits have changed and no one knows.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's true. I mean, I suppose if you, think about pre-smartphone world where you didn't have apps. You used your cell phone as a telephone, maybe send an SMS. And you think about it now, I'm checking my phone almost every 5 minutes kind of thing.
You serious?
No, well, I exaggerate. But what I'm saying is...
keep sending a message.
No, but what I'm saying is that every now and again, periodically, you'll pick up your phone and check your notifications and go, I've got a WhatsApp. And then, you'll go into an app and lose 10 minutes, you think, okay, I'm gonna look at my email, and you think, but I see I got a notification on Facebook, And I'll go look there and I'll say, oh, okay, wait, but hang on a second. And then all of a sudden you consumed. It might only be for 2 minutes, but you've like lost 2 minutes because you think, I see, okay, cool. Updates. Yeah. I suppose if you think about how much time you spend on that, I mean, I'm sure you can because your app, your phone will tell you that now. But, it's amazing how things change and we don't actually actively realize that they've changed.